I'm booked out the region. This jury call on me, I'm freezing. No way I'm anemic.
Put up to the photo, man. Too easy. Y'all go snatch a love. I got a for different places, different seasons. Playing the position, cutting off too easy. I started off R&B stars right at the band. I had on the west south, thinking I abandoned them. I have in my blood and I can change the climate. I threw the money on it to the price up like I designed it. Ain't put the presidential on the that she get. That little IG in the car. Pop out that night and double R. Film out these in the car.
It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me that.
From Brooklyn, New York. York and the home of the Nets. We're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. You look at Portland.
And keep in mind, just the two-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
Well, I think they have the mindset to get this sweep as long as they don't take this team lightly because they've already beaten them this season.
Hey, Brett, what's one area where we really see these Portland Trail Blazers excel?
Well, they're great on the offensive glass. They have presence on the inside. They have a ton of focus on just collecting rebounds. So great at retrieving those misses.
Here's Harden. Pass to Mourning. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Jokic. Here's Wembanyama for three. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
And the basket by Harden.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's Jokic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Out to Hardaway. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Cassell, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Bowen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down low, Davis. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Brandon Roy getting his 3 to go. And it's Davis missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. And Davis sends it back.
No surprise why AD has led the league in blocks before.
And Davis throws it down.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Cassell, still without a basket. Harden, no good. For 3, Roy. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And there's the drive. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, this is something that you just learned. You cannot underestimate the physicality of James Harden just warding off the contact.
Outside for Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. The shot will not fall. Brooklyn trailing. Harden left side. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Now on the way to the floor. Give it up to Team Hype.
The Trailblazers on offense. Pass to Jokic. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Harden. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Avi on the wing. And the 3 off target. Here's Cassell. It'll count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Trailblazers out in front. They lead by about. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Trailblazers so far in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch onto anybody, guard the pick and roll. I can guard the post. I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player. I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that. But Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned elite passer. Your offense has to orbit around him when he's on the floor.
Trailblazers leading by 5. And the wide open shot from Avdia. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
You can see the work that Avdia has put into that three-point shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Harden outside. Pass to Bowen. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Bowen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. On the wing, Brandon Roy. And Benyama outside. For the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Inside. Here's Mourning. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And stolen by Wembanyama. Out to Hardaway from downtown. Pass to Sabonis. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Sabonis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Blazers.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
And here's Brooklyn. 9-point game. Now, here's Bogdanovich to the paint. Here's Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, Bogdanovich can score, but where he gets real dangerous is when he becomes a playmaker like that.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Toppin can't get it to go. The Blazers on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. To the middle. Pass to Miller. Outside, Sabonis. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Portland with the 3.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
.109 left to play in the first half. The tray. And the basket by Kamari. Kamari's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Gamada is one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
To the inside, here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
Good on the second free throw. Back in the late 80s and early 90s, Brent, the Blazers had a real chance to win some titles.
Oh, man, they ran into some great teams, too, Kevin. The bad boy Pistons, and then the Bulls, obviously, with Michael Jordan. Winning a title in those days took something special, and the Blazers were right there.
And here's McCollum. He has yet to score. Back to Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. McCollum, no good. It's been all about Domantas Sabonis for the Portland Trail Blazers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Bowen. Harden outside. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harden's got 7 points.
Well, pick your poison with James Harden. Either way, he's going to find a way to make you pay.
Miller, right side. Takes the three. And it's Mourning with the rebound. Nets trailed by 11. To the middle. Here's Davis.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Mourning sends it back.
And we know Mourning excels at finding these shot blocking opportunities. It's like he sees the shot coming.
Pass to Harden. Here's Cassell. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Substitutions.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Portland, no good that time either.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better. An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, he'd like to have that one back. I think there was an angle to get to that ball, but a bit reckless on that play.
And I think that's the speed Wembanyama needs, because the defense is always going to be on him.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Jokic. Back to Roy. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And it's Jokic missing. Nets trailed by 13. Here's Cassell. Guarded by Hardaway. And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's his first foul. Harden looking it over Vanderbilt.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
From 11 feet away. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Harden outside. Looking to end the run. It's not going to go for him.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Launches a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Harden's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Nets. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Mourning with the screen. 3-pointer. Bowen, good. Bowen's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Brooklyn.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense. A legit threat from beyond the arc.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Harden. Here's Bowen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Portland leading by 12. Boy with the bucket.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And so it's Portland riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And more than anything, their 3-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Hardaway. Portland moving the ball around. Knocked away and stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Kamare. Back to McCollum. Inside. Brown with the bucket.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
Now here's Roy. From deep three-point land. And Brown pulls it down. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
With the shot. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. McCollum outside. Pass to Kamare. Brown with it. Defended by Sabonis. Brown, good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Ricochet in the corner. Outside Hardaway. For 3, Roy. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Roy's got 9 points here in the second half.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
A 3 from McCollum. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He knows every possession is critical now. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. Now, he was vocal in the huddle and told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
With it. Outside for Davis. Fires the 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, Jokic attacking the rim and brings it down hard.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Down low, Mourning. Back to Davis. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Roy. Over Davis. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And the Trailblazers lead by 21. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Now, Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man to man, it's hard.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden, no good. And here's Portland. They're on a 12-3 run.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Here's Cassell. The putback. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Chips and change, agua, soil, roots and veins, keeping it tight, tricks and trade. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich. It's going up. Get rich.
It's going up. You got the power, let me show you the way.
It's going up. Get rich. 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 It's going up. It's going up.
It's going up.
It's going up.
Wait a minute, get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big